Hey Mini enthusiasts, how you doing? So this is something I've really been looking forward to sharing with you. So as well as the other winter workshops I've had going on, I've been helping out with kind of, it's not really top secret really, but it is a little bit of a sideline project which I haven't posted anything about up until now. Codename Project Bolt. So this is helping out a close friend of mine with his classic Mini, and basically it's a nut and bolt bare shell rebuild from the ground up, building that into no compromise race stroke track car Mini, still based on an A series engine, but really, you know, no holds barred really, just building the best sort of race Mini we can. So in typical winter workshop fashion for me, this has all been done very, very quickly. So we started this project back at the end of September 2017, and as of today, so we're approaching the end of March, so around about 6 months, the car is pretty much finished now. We're just finishing off some last little niggly bits with electrics and that sort of thing, but the car's built, it drives, it's all assembled together, and it's pretty much ready to go on its first track day. So I've put together some photos for you, and I thought I'd just share these over the next, I think maybe we'll get maybe 4 or 5 episodes out of this, and I'll take you through the race car build. Just to give you a bit of background, so this is a joint build with my friend. It's his car, it's not my car, so it's his car, it's built to his specifications, and he just asked me to help him with the build. So my friend is very hard working, owns his own building company, and has really put the last 20 or so years into building up his own business, and never really had much time for cars. So he learnt to drive, was busy with his business, so kind of missed the whole sort of young era where you get a car, you do it up, you make it go faster, and has really concentrated on his business. So he's got to that stage in his life where he can afford to spend a bit more time playing around with cars now. He really does have some really, really nice classic Minis, and he shows them as well. He's got some beautiful cars, really, really rare ones as well. But one thing, frustration of his is he'll take and show his car, and of course when anyone ever asks who done the work, he's always paid people to get restorations done for him, so he's never really felt 100% part of the Mini scene unless he's done a complete build by himself. So bit daunting for him. He's a very skillful builder, but obviously cars and mechanics are, you know, new to him. So he approached me, and for me, what a fantastic opportunity. You know, help someone build a race car. They're gonna put all the funds towards it. It'll be sort of no holds barred, best you can build. You know, great little project to be involved with. So I'm really pleased to have helped my friend out with this. And like I say, the build itself really is from a bare shell, replacing every nut, bolt, screw and washer as we went through it really. So there wasn't much retained from the donor car. So talking about the donor car, my friend already had a race Mini, affectionately named Roger. Roger has a very nice Swift Tune engine, but the rest of the car, the shell, was not fantastic to be honest, and it needed some work. So Mark was quite keen, rather than to do repairs on the old race car. Like I say, he's always wanted to build a car himself, so this was a great opportunity to do it. So just before the summer last year, looking around for shells, there wasn't many available for sale at the time, or if there was, they were just silly money. So a shell come up, looked really good in the photos, had just had a fresh respray on it, and it was only 800 quid. So he went along, had a look at the shell. As I say, on the face of it, it looked really good. The paintwork was really good on it as well. and you know, rightly or wrongly, he thought that if someone's taken all that time to prep the paintwork and do a great job, they're not going to have painted over a load of rust. As you'll see in the photos are coming up, that's not the case. So with hindsight, you know, and I'm sure some of you Mini enthusiasts and restorers out there, you know your Minis really well. You know how to spot overseals, you know the rusty areas to look in. But I can remember when I first got into Minis, I didn't know where to look either. So that was the case with my friend. He got the shell back to his workshop, started having a better look around the shell, just started to notice little things on it. So he asked me to go down there and have a look, which I did do. So I took a boroscope down with me with the intention of kind of looking up inside the seals, seeing if there was any sort of advanced corrosion there or any bodged repairs. And as you'll see in the photos, it's a bit of a video nasty really. So some really poor repairs on the car, welding that you could just stick a screwdriver behind it and pull the plates off, and it had the dreaded overseals on it, and the seals, that they were awful. So they were barely welded to the car. I think we took both seals off both sides in about 20 minutes, and we done that just with screwdrivers. So it was welded along the lip by the doorstep, just plug welded, but where it was connected to the floor pan, it wasn't seam welded. It was spot welded very badly, about every 2 inches. So yeah, it wasn't a safe shell. So for now, we'll go into those photos. So this first part of the video really is just about assessing the shell and looking at what we're working with. And finally, if you're watching this video for the first time and you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I'll try and upload one of these videos probably on a weekly basis, and check out my other playlists as well for my own winter workshop.